Number 1, Mascandri on a pass from Sean Sutherland. Brings the score. Touchdown Panthers. Eric, number 23, Gus Tierney. Gus Tierney on the carry for a Panthers touchdown. Sutherland's pass complete to number 23, Gus Tierney. Sutherland's pass complete.
I'm Gus Tierney, 2026, running back, tight end, linebacker, and you're watching DMV Gridiron. I mean, yeah, it was a great game. I think we were confident from the start, and then, I think we got a little comfortable, let them come back a little bit, but, in the end, we stuck with it. I mean, I did the best I could, but I can't do much without my team. I mean, we got a great band of brothers here. I mean, we've been practicing all week, like really drilling this in, and obviously all my talent comes from God, so I can't take much of that. I mean, yeah, we had, especially for defense, we had lunch meetings every single day, just like working over our game plan, and honestly, a lot of it was mentality, just like, Coach really was trying to bring out the dog in all of us. So I think we're going great. I think we're definitely on a uphill trend. I mean, I'm so proud of my boys. I got so much confidence in us, and really excited to see where it goes. Flint Hill, rivals, homecoming. Awesome. Not better game you can get than that. Awesome. Shout out God, man. All glory to him. Gus Tierney, you're watching DMV Gridiron.
My name is Mascandri. I play wide receiver in DB, and I'm class of 2026. I feel like today's game, it was a good game, especially for a great bounce back from last week. We didn't have the best performance. I know today was kind of messy. It wasn't a lot of things didn't go as planned, but I feel like, in the end, we still fought through and got the win at the end of the day. I would say I had I'd say like 7 out of 10. I feel like there's some things, especially on defense end, I could have done a lot better. I had a nice little catch on the offensive end. Just kind of help my teammates with a smaller thing. I had one drop. I got to fix that, but in total, I feel like I had a good performance overall. I feel like this week, we had a talk with the team, just especially on the defense end, just bringing the intensity up. I feel like that kind of helped, just kind of getting our guys hyped up, because we want to practice to be harder than the game. So when we get to the game, everything's easy to us. So I feel like this week we did a really good job of just bringing high intensity every day, no matter the weather. One day it was raining. I feel like that was one of our best practices yet. But I think just bringing the intensity that really prepared us for this week. I feel like we won't have a really great season. Just obviously we have small mistakes, but I feel like our team, we kind of get rid of those, just move on. So I feel like we're going to have a great year, just keep playing, taking each game, one game at a time. But I feel like in the end, it's going to show a lot of people what Potomac football could really do. Flint Hill, that's our senior night. Game right before homecoming, our rivals too. A big game for us. I'll say that's one that's circled on the calendar for us. Flint Hill. It's going to be a great game, a game you don't want to miss. I say shout out my family, my team. Everybody that's around me, supporting me every day, and also God. You can't do nothing without him. All right. My name is Mascandri, and you're watching DMV Gridiron.
Excellent game against Bishop Ireton today. A great WCAC opponent. Close game on both sides of the ball. And very proud of our team for executing our game plan and really dominating the line of scrimmage in the run and creating turnovers on opportune times and coming together as one, fixing mistakes at halftime. And I thought we did a great job as a team, great adjustments, and came away with the win. But hats off to Bishop Ireton. Coach Bernard Joseph is a great coach, and they got a bright future ahead of them. And a huge win for Potomac School and our football community, and very excited about us moving forward. Yeah, I mean, you can't give Bishop Ireton chances to score. They have athletes, and we knew, at the line of scrimmage, if we could control the line of scrimmage on the run game, the pass game's going to open. And we had 2 great interceptions there. And you go down a score, you kind of got to go to the next play and the next series, and I thought we did a great job of, knocking off those 3 scores right away and kind of wearing down their defense as the time went. And hats off to our offense coordinator Cam Bryant, who dialed up some great plays, but hats off to our offensive line and Nasir Yankee, Tristan Davis, and Gus Tierney running the ball extremely well at a high level and getting us the touchdowns we needed to get back in the game at halftime, 21-7. So defensive side, Coach Levi Franklin's just a master at just kind of reviewing the game film and just making a plan. But what we did is that we created mismatches with our defensive linemen and blitzing. So, Bishop Ireton does a great job of blocking the run, and we just kind of flooded the gaps, and then our linebackers kind of read flow, and we were able to get downhill and then get really good sacks from time to time with our defensive ends. Secondary was rock solid. Akeem, Arez, Declan Conley, and Brendan Sutherland just really did well on the defense side of the ball, so the pass really wasn't an issue. We knew they could run the ball. Dominic Atwar is a beast running back for Ireton, and he's going to go off and play college football, and we had to control him, and also number 7, the tight end as well. We did a good job of corralling him. So once we controlled the line of scrimmage, we felt confident that we can execute the defensive game plan. Yeah, Akeem is one of the top receivers in the DMV, as you saw firsthand. Some of those catches, they could be on SportsCenter. So, college coaches take note. Number 1 is coming, and he deserves an offer, and I look forward to watching him dominate even more. Sean Sutherland, quarterback, really coming to his own as well, and Arez doing a great job. A Duke lacrosse commit. Declan Conley, sophomore on the backside, just doing really well. And Sean's twin brother, Brendan, big-time possession receiver who's been solid for us, getting us the first downs. Next 2 weeks we've got 2 solid Northern Virginia games. We've got St. Stephen's St. Agnes and Bishop O'Connell, followed up by Bullis. So we got 3 games, very competitive teams, and we're ready to roll. So 2-1 sounds really good right now, and I can't wait to get going. Yeah, shout out to our whole Potomac School football community. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to our head of school, John Kowalik, athletic director, Steve Latchett, for making our program stronger every day. And I can't wait to get going, but shout out to our whole Potomac School football squad. Hello, hey, how's it going? I'm Coach Dan Wolf, head football coach at the Potomac School in McLean, Virginia, and you are watching DMV Gridiron.